Have you ever had a near-death experience when snorkeling? I had. 3 times. And it wasn't a snorkeling buddy or a life vest that actually saved me. What saved me was a simple rule that anyone can follow. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against those rules. Wearing a life vest and having a snorkeling buddy are good, but they just don't work. They simply ignore one very important point in snorkeling. I started snorkeling when I was 15 years old. My dad would take me to this spot that we called the wall. The wall was a big rock that you could see above the surface, but when you snorkel, you could see the same rock going all the way down. We both would go there and just be floating around by the wall, seeing the fish, seeing the coral, and it would stay 2 to 3 hours there non-stop. And of course, both of us were wearing life vests, but it reached a point where like, fuck this. My dad freaked out, but he could see in my eyes how much I wanted to go there and explore it. And after some time, I reached the bottom of the wall and I would look up. It was just, by the way, it was just 3 meters deep, but I would look up as a 15-year-old boy and just see the ocean above me. And it was amazing, it was so amazing. And I never felt so free in my life. And that's what a life vest is for me. It's a cage that is imprisoning you to go and explore the world and be part of the ocean. Sure, wearing a life vest is important. I'm not saying it's not. When I started snorkeling with my dad, both of us were wearing life vests. I wasn't comfortable with a mask on my face or breathing through the snorkel, just using your mouth and not breathing through your nose. There was so much unknown that a life vest was really good to make me feel comfortable with all of these things. But once you're comfortable, it's time to set yourself free. Now, the don't you ever snorkel alone rule, that's a tricky one. If you're a solo traveler and you are in a snorkeling tour with other 10 people, but you are alone, is that snorkeling alone or not? What this rule is trying to do is that if you have any problem, there will be someone there to help you. But in the moment I most needed, there was a friend right next to me, and there was nothing he could have done to save me. Nothing. My best friend and I went to Cancun and we were snorkeling this amazing place. I've never seen a water with so clear visibility in my life. And both of us were there enjoying and having a good time, but that's when the kind of nightmare started. The water was so transparent that I didn't notice I was already snorkeling a very deep part of the ocean. I kind of freaked out a little bit, but not that much. I mean, I just have to snorkel back to the shore. But then I felt the current was pushing me away. The current was taking me to the open sea, and that's when I freaked out. So let me ask you, if you were in my situation, what would you have done? Yell for my friend for help? None of us were wearing life vests, so I would just put him in danger. From what I could tell, the current was just pushing me away. He was still in a safe place 20 meters from me. So if I yell for help, I'll just be putting him in a dangerous situation as well. So I really, no, not snorkeling alone is not enough. You need more than this. So I followed my most important rule. What happens if you lay down on the water with your face on the water and you don't swim, you don't paddle your legs, nothing. You don't move a muscle in your body. What happens then? You just float. Nothing happens. You just float. But of course, this is easier said than done because I was already panicking. I was swimming as strong as I could. I was breathing really fast and I was trying everything I could to go back to the shore. And I could feel my energy just being drained out of me. So it was very difficult to calm myself down and just stop everything. And I had to remember the times when I would stay with my dad snorkeling when I was younger. We could stay on the water for 3 hours without feeling tired. And suddenly, in 5 minutes, I was already feeling exhausted. So I really calmed myself down. I laid myself on the water and I started looking at the bottom of the ocean. I didn't even look forward because when you're looking forward, you are hurting the back of your neck, you're spending energy. I was just looking at the bottom of the ocean, trying to control my breathing. I stopped swimming, I stopped everything. And then only then I started trying to swim towards the shore again, very gently, not in a rush, not in a panic, just gently trying to go towards the shore. And sure enough, I felt I was making progress, and I couldn't care less about how much progress I was making. I wasn't spending any energy whatsoever. I could stay there literally for hours. The rule of playing dead saved me again, saved me more than 3 times. And there is a question that I keep asking myself, I never stop asking myself, was that current really real? Was that current really pushing me away from it? Or was something just out of my imagination? And the answer is, I don't know. I really don't know. But I don't care anymore if that was real or not, because the fear was really real. And I felt that fear in other situations where the cause was different. And all these times playing that rule saves me. Playing dead is not about giving up. It's about taking control of yourself. It's about resetting so you can go back to that calm state you were before when you're snorkeling. And snorkeling is this. Snorkeling is not about fear. It's about freedom. It's about exploring and feeling that thrill of exploration. But saving myself is not enough anymore. I want to save you.